What's going on, everybody? Today I have got a brand new tactic here for you guys that I originally developed during one of my saves that I was playing, and I was like, you know what, this is actually performing pretty darn good. So decided to test it out, and holy crap, is it pretty darn good. So today I'm bringing you guys the 5-2-1-2 Shazam. It is a lot of fun to use, pretty defensive, but also allows you to score a boatload of goals, as you guys will see here when I'm going over all the statistics. But if you guys happen to enjoy today's video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. And if you guys would like to give this tactic a go, my Discord will be linked down below in the description where you guys can download the tactic from. But now, without further ado, let's get into the video. So as you guys could probably tell from the thumbnail, we ended up testing this with AS Roma, and AS Roma are a club that are not supposed to be able to win the Serie A, but they did pretty comfortably as well, almost by 10 points. And what's funny about that, they dropped 2 games here in their last 5, and if it wasn't for those 2 games, they only would have conceded 20 goals on the season, which honestly, with how the defense performs within FM23, that is kind of impressive this year, especially from a tactic testing standpoint, to where I'm not kind of, manipulating the results by playing games and making sure that they concede as few as possible. But, I mean, overall, they perform very, very well, scoring 89 goals within the league, winning 28, 7 draws, 3 losses, and like I said, unfortunately, 2 of those losses coming in the last 5, which means they only had 1 loss all darn season until those last 5, and it had come to Inter Milan. But now that we have gone over that, let's see how they performed in the team and player overview. So like I said previously, they had scored 89 goals within the league. 68 was the next highest, and that came from Napoli. They also had the most shots, 4. Fewest conceded, like I said, 23 goals conceded. That is it. I do know possession-wise, it almost averaged 60% possession, which I have done multiple tests with this. And there are times where it definitely does average over 60%. So very good tactic all around. Most tackles won, they were not in. Dribbles made, they were in 8th with 569. Also had the most clean sheets with 21. Best pass completion, they were in 7th. Few shots against, in 8th with 365 against. Getting into how the players did within the league, though, Tammy Abraham leading the league, winning the Golden Boot with 27 goals. Paulo Dybala with 20. Most assists, we've got Lorenzo Pellegrini with 12. Nicolo Zaniolo with 10. Most shots, Tammy Abraham. Most player of the matches, also Tammy Abraham with 10. Most key passes, Lorenzo Pellegrini with 137. Paulo Dybala with 127. Best pass completion, we got Rui Patricio, our goalkeeper, having the best pass completion for anyone on the team. Most tackles won, no one was in, nor in dribbles made. But clean sheets, Rui Patricio had 19 of our 21, and fewest conceded, Rui Patricio conceded 21 of our 23. Now, looking at things overall in all competitions, as they were not only in the league, they were in the Italian Cup, and they were also in the Europa League, which unfortunately got knocked out in the quarterfinal of the Europa League. In some tests, they did go all the way, which was very impressive. But this test wanted to kind of showcase just because of how dominant they were within the league. Now, Tammy Abraham, 32 goals in all competitions. Paulo Dybala with 23. Andrea Bellotti with 14. The former Palermo boys just absolutely killing it. Nicolo Zaniolo with 12. Next highest after that was Chris Smalling with 7. Assist-wise, we got Lorenzo Pellegrini with 13. Nicolo Zaniolo with 11. Same with Rick Karsdorp and Tammy Abraham. And Paulo Dybala with 10. Next highest after that was Leonardo Spinazzola with 9. The highest average rating as well was also from, you probably guessed it, Tammy Abraham, 7.66. The dude was on an absolute tear all season long. Very, very consistent. The whole side is consistent. I mean, I'll remove myself real quick so that you guys can see the average ratings for everyone. Very, very good all around. I mean, everyone's contributing in any way that they possibly can. Plenty of players scoring goals, plenty of players contributing assist-wise, XG-wise as well. We have plenty players overperforming their XG, and if I had XA up, probably the exact same there. Player of the match performances, I mean, Tammy Abraham with 12 overall. The dude was just an absolute machine for Roma. Now getting into the tactic side of things, here it is, the 5-2-1-2 Shazam. Usually when I do 5-2-1-2s here on the channel, as if you guys have been around for a while, you will know last year, usually had the central midfielder up a little bit to be more attacking, but this year it is really, really good having two defensive midfielders, which if you guys want to see how to basically have an instant win button, my previous video talks about that, and having two defensive midfielders and how good they can be within your side. So I will link that probably below for you guys to check out if you guys like to do so. Also at the end of the video, as it was the previous video. But with this tactic, we have got two advanced forwards on attack up top. Up top. Then we got an attacking midfielder on attack behind them. We got a ball-winning midfielder on support, Segundo Volante on support, two wingbacks on attack, two central defenders on defend, a central defender on cover, and a goalkeeper on defend. For both advanced forwards on attack, they both have shoot more often and stay wider. The attacking midfielder on attack has take more risks, shoot more often, roam for position, and move into channels. The reason why those advanced forwards on attack have stay wider is because it allows the attacking midfielder to come up and kind of act as a third striker. That is why Paulo Dybala had so many goals. Same with Nicolo Zaniolo. Yes, he only had 12, but being that he was injured, he probably would have had more. Ball-winning midfielder on support only has take more risks. Segundo Volante on support has take more risks, get further forward, and move into channels. Both wingbacks on attack have cross more often, crosses aimed at center, and shoot more often. The two central defenders on defend were left as is. The central defender on cover between the two central defenders was also left as is, and there were no changes made to the goalkeeper on defend either. Now this is played with a positive mentality. Like I said earlier in the video, I have personally used this. That is why I ended up making this tactic. You can definitely get away with playing it balanced, positive, attacking, very attacking, however you want to do it. I definitely would not suggest going attacking until around the 70th minute if you want to just pour on the goals on your opponent, or if you are looking to get back into the game, get a draw, or even win the game. If you're looking to definitely get back in the game and win the game and it's late on, definitely go very attacking, because the opponent, especially the eye, just cannot cope with this tactic. Now when we're in possession with this tactic, the attacking width is fairly wide. We overlap on the left and the right and play out from the defense. We use low crosses in the final third, slightly shorter passing directness, and slightly higher tempo. When in transition, we counter press, counter, distribute quickly, and we distribute to the defense, aka the fullbacks, aka wingbacks in this case, and the center backs. And once out of possession, we use a mid block, more often trigger press, aka more often pressing intensity, and we trap to the outside. Now one thing I want to highlight very quickly is up here with counter press. You can definitely take that off if you feel you are being caught out a little bit too much. I mean, with this tactic, as you can tell, they aren't really caught out a whole heck of a lot, although they are probably a much better side than the sides that you will most likely be managing. But if you feel you are being caught out, definitely feel free, take counter press off, because then your side will basically just stay as is, and then you can counter, and it will be much, much easier. I've been doing some testing with that as well recently, and it seems like counter press is one of the reasons why we have been conceding so much this year, along with having higher defensive lines. So definitely, if you feel you are conceding more than you would like, take off counter press, and that should alleviate some of those goals you're conceding. But now, with all that being said, let's see how it performs within the match engine. All right, so seeing how Roma performed with this tactic within the match engine, they look absolutely ridiculous with it. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Beating Inter Milan 6-2, making them look like children, basically. Yes, they did concede two, but they looked very, very good. They also beat one of the best teams, not only in reality, but within FM23 this year, 2-0 in Napoli, and they smoked Fiorentina 5-0. I mean, overall, everyone looked phenomenal. Nicolo Zaniolo in that Fiorentina match as well was playing that attacking midfielder role, and they just looked absolutely insane with it. Nicolo Zaniolo getting a hat trick in that game. So, yeah, definitely give this tactic a go. You will not regret it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. Once again, if you want to give this tactic a go, my Discord will be linked down below in the description, where you guys will be able to download it from. With all that being said, until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.